We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Standing in, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Jonathan Villar.
First offering on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matt, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well. Here's the first pitch to him. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Villar aboard here at first with nobody out. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. One there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Into the box now, Brian Anderson. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Caleb Smith, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, here's an interesting pitcher. He actually pitches better on the road than he has at home this season, which is not an easy thing to do. Sometimes guys just like being on the road, being in a different hotel, warming up and going out onto a different mound. Whatever the case, this guy definitely loves pitching on the road.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Scott Kingery is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready on 1 and 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In his career, McCutchen has launched 250 major league home runs, a respectable number for just about anybody. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Fouled away. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 10 home runs and 36 RBIs. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Phillies down in order. Still no score. Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Here's the pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He swings and grounds it to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw gets him 2 down. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the stretch. A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now, Rhys Hoskins. Lifetime in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Here's the pitch.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Hoskins, a California-born ball player. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for it.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot, number 14 on the season, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Stretch. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Here's the 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. A runner at second, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Anderson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Up next will be Nick Williams, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. The 0-2 home. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Change up low, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0.
Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jake Arrieta is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Stepping in, Isan Diaz, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. McCutchen on the move. But this will land untouched. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
So now to the plate, Caleb Smith, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. The second for one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So one out now for the Marlins in their half of the third, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 0-1 pitch. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. Hit high and deep out to left. McCutchen going back, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Now to the plate, Brian Anderson. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Lifted in the air to center. Williams will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. 2-1 now, Miami. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Scott Kingery. First pitch of the at-bat.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
So frustrating, D-Roll. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. It's 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
From the stretch, Rhys Hoskins is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Yeah. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So striding in, JT Realmuto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one.
Realmuto is playing here against his former employer. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
Cooper in foul ground, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 3 innings complete. The Marlins lead it 2-1. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. In now is Yasiel Puig. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And quickly there are 2 away. Standing in, Garrett Cooper, a base hit in his first trip. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Standing in now, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. As a look, now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Marlins on top, 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Ready for another chance? Nick Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. 1-1 the count now. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Next to Philadelphia, the third baseman, Harrison.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the ever versatile Josh Harrison digs in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's out.
2 out, nobody on. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Isan Diaz. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Isan Diaz.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey!
A windup and the 0-1.
21.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen is after it. He's there and records the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Caleb Smith. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Real Muto has it, and he makes the throw to first. Smith is retired. 2 down now. Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
1-0 the count. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and it gives the Marlins a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
In now, Tim Anderson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 3-1 Miami. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Pitch on the way. And that misses inside. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there. 2 down. So digging in now, Andrew McCutchen. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Popped up. Cooper is there, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. So stepping in, Brian Anderson. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Brian Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. you find yourself with 2 strikes absolutely battling for your life right now.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Hit on the ground out to short. And there's out number 2. At the plate, Yasiel Puig. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. On its way is pitch number 75. And now a soft liner to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Chopped toward the second baseman, and he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right there.
Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Into the box, Garrett Cooper, as he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here he comes on 2-0.
Whoa, that's down.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Bryce Harper.
The right fielder. Right.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
This is pulled into right, and he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe top. So fine play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
One out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He loses him on ball 4.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Sixto Sanchez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
73. Sixto Sanchez.
JT Realmuto will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1.
Count was 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Sanchez has thrown a little over 50 innings, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. From the stretch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
0-1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
From the stretch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Another 1-2 delivery.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Just hung in there on that one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 3 and the Phillies 1. Tommy Hunter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Settling in now, Francisco Cervelli. No hits to this point.
Francisco Cervelli.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball softly hit and foul off to the left. Strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Runner at first following the error. And set to go is the second baseman, Isan Diaz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them to drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Here's the 2-1 home. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Yeah, if you've got men in scoring position, this is the guy you want stepping up to the plate, Nettie. 2 more ribbies there, bringing his total to 5 in this game.
Plate now, Tim Anderson, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And some trouble now in right field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
For the Marlins, the right fielder.
Daniel De Los Santos comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 51.
To the plate now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. Anderson's running. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Into center field, line drive base hit. And that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Up next from Miami, Yasiel Puig. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. De Los Santos, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. A ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 5 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Marlins 6 and the Phillies 1. Arodys Vizcaíno gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 39, Arodys Vizcaíno.
Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Nick Williams.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Three and 1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Josh Harrison. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. As a look, now the pitch. Fouled off.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Walker is sitting on 150 home runs to this point in his career. Now the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Puig on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Too high, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runners are at first and second with one away. Ball 2 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up, 1 there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. Digging in once again, Andrew McCutchen. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First offering on its way. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. Hit in the air to shallow center. Diaz ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies leave a couple. They trail 6-1. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser, and the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and here comes the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Now the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-0.
Count 2-1.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now back, catcher, Francisco.
Stepping into the box, Francisco Cervelli. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Ready now for the Marlins, Isan Diaz. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 from 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Miguel Rojas will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
A line shot to third base. Jonathan Villar will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. From the stretch.
That's the ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Coming to the plate now, Tim Anderson. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Brandon Kinsler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 20, Brandon Kinsler.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Kinsler, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And that's the first out. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is on the ground over to first. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Adam Morgan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. From the stretch, Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Morgan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. One out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss on what should have been ball 3. Instead, the count goes to 2-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. And a full count now, 3-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Williams. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Miami down in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping up as the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Didi.
Here's the first pitch to him. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Line toward the alley in left center. Dickerson is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now in the box, Nick Williams. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. And he takes ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
and this is popped up near second base. Anderson is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Ready for another shot now, Josh Harrison, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 home misses, ball 2. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Philly down to their last strike. Liner towards second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Miami led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Caleb Smith earns win number 4 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.